And then I got.
Let's go back to Bible and
then I got. Okay. Look. I got Legion. Look, I got Legion. I got the serpent from the Garden of Eden. And I got Lucifer, son of the morning. He tried to take over God's spot. That's when you guys try to take over my spot. Kevin, stop it already. Stop it already. That's like when, yeah. That's what it's like over here living with you guys. You know? It's sort of like that. We got the serpent, we got the Legion, because we are many, and that they killed out 2,000 swine and made them run down the hill and drown themselves. Sometimes I feel like drowning myself. Don't forget it. And the other one is what? Lucifer. Or Molech, better, because Molech he used to like to have kids thrown in the fires. Okay.
Oh, so you're Molech.
No, you guys, one of you guys, it's like you take turns, you know, because you got 15, 15, and 13. So I figure it's like having a grumpy 43-year-old in the house. You know, yeah, man. It's like having a 43-year-old who's always trying to challenge me for my authority, and you know, that's the way I see it, you know. I don't know which head. It's like a 3-headed guy, you know.
A grumpy 43.
It's like think of a 3-headed guy with 6 arms. Look like Medusa with the crazy head like that, you know. And then, you know, I don't know who's going to give me the attitude. I don't know who's going to give me the love. I don't know who's going to give me the kiss. I don't know who's going to try to stab me in the back. Pretty soon I'm going to be walking around with a bulletproof vest or something. Because I don't know who's going to take out the 9 and shoot me in the back. Okay. So let's go back here because you guys are talking way too much, man. I mean, I'm trying to get through the Bible. You guys are cracking jokes and stuff over here talking about, what about us? Don't you love us?
Yeah, I was a little bit, but you and Steve were talking. Let's go.
Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back on track. Before Victor does some kind of damage to his toenails over here, starts bleeding or something, takes his toenail out. Okay, let's leave the toes alone, Victor. You can do that.
No, but you made me cry.
Let's leave the toes alone.
But it's imperfect.
If you want to, I can put the camera on your toes and we can all see it. We could also you picking your toes over here. The whole world. Everybody.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I need to color.
Okay, so I don't know if Jesus was just from Nazareth or if he had the Nazarite vow. Okay, maybe I could look. I said stop it already. All right. No touching. Don't even think you're touching. See, I think you guys woke up your mom.
No quemar la silla con eso.
What?
Quemar la silla. Quemar la
silla. Mira, 1, 2, 3.
Mira, mami, mira.
¿Esto es el hombre o esto es tuyo?
Eso es mío. Pero si tú sigues molestando, me lo voy a usar encima de ti.
Well, mira, now why you want to screw her like that?
You're very burst. Si le cheque le pasa el papagato.
Okay, so we went up to, ¿qué?
El sofrito en el piso que hace ahí.
Sofrito en el piso.
¿Quién abrió de veras?
Yo no sé, no fuiste tú.
Yo no.
Okay. Let's finish up because your mother woke up already, or whatever. Let's just see if we can finish out this chapter here. You guys are talking too much. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Okay. And I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life. No razor shall come upon his head. And it happened as she continued praying before the Lord that Eli watched her mouth. But now Hannah spoke in her heart. Her lips moved, but her voice was not heard. Therefore Eli thought she was drunk. So Eli said to her, "How long will you be drunk? Put away your wine from you." But Hannah answered and said, "No, my Lord. I am a woman of sorrowful spirit. I have drunk neither wine nor intoxicating drink, but have poured out my soul before the Lord. Do not consider your maidservant a wicked woman. For out of the abundance of my complaint and grief I have spoken until now. Then Eli answered and said, Go in peace, and the Lord God of Israel grant your petition, which you have asked of him. And she said, Let your maidservant find favor in your sight. So the woman went her way and ate, and her face was no longer sad. And somebody want to read from 19 on?
Early the next morning, Elkanah and his family got up. They worshipped the Lord, then they went back to their home in Ramah. Elkanah made love to his wife Hannah, and the Lord showed concern for her. After some time, Hannah became pregnant. She had a baby boy. She said, I asked the Lord for him, so she named him Samuel. Elkanah went up to Shiloh to offer the yearly sacrifice to the Lord. He also went there to keep a promise he had made. His whole family went with him. But Hannah didn't go. She said to her husband, When the boy doesn't need me to nurse him anymore, I'll take him to the Lord's house. I'll give him to the Lord there. He'll stay there for the rest of his life. Her husband Elkanah told her, Do what you think is best. Stay here at home until Samuel doesn't need you to nurse him anymore. May the Lord make his promise to you come true. So Hannah stayed home. She nursed her son until he didn't need her milk anymore. When the boy didn't need her to nurse him anymore, she took him with her to Shiloh. She took him where, even though he was still very young, she brought him to the Lord's house. She brought along a bull that was 3 years old. She brought more than half a bushel of flour.
Half a bushel of flour.
Oh yeah. She also brought a bottle of wine. The bottle was made out of animal skin.
A skin of wine.
Yeah. After the bull was killed, Elkanah and Hannah brought the boy to Eli. Hannah said to Eli, Sir, I'm the woman who stood here beside you praying to the Lord, and that's just as sure as you are alive. I prayed for this child. The Lord has given me what I asked him for. So now I'm giving him to the Lord. As long as he lives, he'll be given to the Lord. And all of them worship the Lord there.
Okay, let's stop there. That's the end of the chapter, right? Okay, so we see how Samuel was a child of promise, right? And so in that sense, he was kind of like an example of future Jesus, right? Because these people here, she was obviously sterile. She couldn't have children. And Elkanah was having children with the other one, Penina, or whatever her name is. I forgot her name. But anyway, yeah, here it goes. Penina. So he was able to have kids. The problem was her, right? And then God remembered her, because she made this promise to God, that she was going to give Samuel to the Lord forever. So he was going to be dedicated to the Lord. Okay? And we're gonna leave it right there. We only did Samuel 1, chapter 1, verse 1. 1 Samuel chapter 1, verse 1. We'll do the rest tomorrow, I guess, or whatever, whenever we get a chance. Just that you guys are talking so much, you guys be cracking so many jokes.
And you made me burst into a lot of tears that I was laughing.
Why are you touching the camera for?
Want to see.